Police department, police department.
Hello, help,
yes.
please.
This is the incident. On September 14th, 2018, Jimmy Allan called 911, claiming he had found his wife, Amy, attempting suicide by hanging herself in the basement of their home in Tecumseh, Michigan. Police initiated an investigation and identified numerous suspicious circumstances. Scientific evidence was found, directly refuted Jimmy's claim that he had found Amy hanged the moment the victim came back to life. In the suburbs of Tecumseh, Michigan, Amy Allan was living what appeared to be a peaceful life, a marriage, a home, a family. But behind closed doors, a dark secret was brewing, destined to end in the most horrific way. On the night of September 14th, 2018, the neighborhood was shaken by a terrifying emergency call. Jimmy Allan, the husband, was screaming, claiming he had found his wife, Amy, hanged in the basement. He claimed it was suicide. But when the paramedics arrived, they discovered something suspicious, something that completely turned the tables on the killer. She was still breathing. This is the story of a killer who thought his crime was complete until he realized the shocking truth that his wife had returned to life, beginning a battle for survival and the unveiling of the truth. This is the story of Jimmy Allan and how forensic evidence exposed his attempt to murder Amy. A calm before the storm. Jimmy and Amy appeared to be an ordinary couple. But, like many tragic stories, their disputes were intensifying, especially in the period leading up to the catastrophe. There was financial stress and deep personal disagreements. On the evening of September 14th, Jimmy Allan told investigators he was upstairs when he heard a strange sound coming from the basement. Upon going down, he claimed he found Amy hanged with a rope. Jimmy called 911, his voice trembling.
Okay, what's going on there?
She's in the basement.
Somebody called
her up. I tried to give her CPR. I pulled her off and
But investigators have experience. In the world of true crime, emotions are not the evidence. Science is the evidence that doesn't lie. When investigators and medical examiners examined the crime scene, Jimmy's story began to fall apart piece by piece. The first point, Jimmy argued that he quickly took Amy down to save her, but the bruises and marks on Amy's body did not match the method of hanging he described. Instead, they pointed to a violent assault and struggle. The second point, the position of the rope's attachment, was logically impossible for a self-inflicted hanging. The most crucial point, Amy was in the hospital, between life and death, but she was alive. The fact that she did not die immediately was what paved the way for justice. Interrogation, the collapse of the narrative. During the interrogation of Jimmy Allan, his accounts kept changing. Every question where Jimmy was confronted with scientific evidence added a new contradiction.
Right now, does anything pop out at you?
Yeah, there's, my wife had some issues. And,
what kind of issues?
Finally, the net tightened, and investigators began to focus on the motive, ending the difficult relationship, getting rid of financial problems. Investigators realized that Jimmy was not trying to save his wife. He was trying to cover up his crime. Jimmy's true shock, as this documentary reveals, was seeing Amy still breathing when paramedics arrived, realizing that his plan had failed miserably. Justice confronts the return to life. In court, the evidence was conclusive. It was a heinous assault and a failed murder attempt. Jimmy Allan was convicted of second-degree murder in September 2021. This case is a painful reminder that sometimes the chance of survival, even if temporary, is all that justice needs to uncover the truth and punish the killer. Would you like me to use this translated text to create a brief, engaging social media post or a video description?